Everybody, welcome back to Life After the Woods, episode 7 with me, Sid, and you catch me here at the top of a mountain, having gone and, where am I? I'm here, and if we scroll out and go back this way, that was where we died, and that is where our waypoint grew. So I went back over there, I grabbed some sand from the beaches over there, I got 4 stacks, and I thought, I'm going to go and try and find some gravel. So I've been over this way. I did not manage to find whatever that is. There's supposed to be something in our village, but I didn't manage to find it. But we're here. And here is at the top of a mountain, looking down on the world beneath us. Looking for gravel. Now I really wanted like one of those big gravel mountains. Best I could manage was this thing, which seems to have quite a large quantity of gravel down its sides. On this side, not huge amounts, but it's better. And then there's also that lot down there, which looks very interesting. So I've already raided a few things on the way back. I even got these from a drowned. But yeah, we're up here. And what I would like to do is grab a whole load of gravel, because I need about 4 stacks. I made myself a diamond shovel because, well, why not? Plus, when we get back and I get to show you what else I've been up to over at the old base, you'll see that we're not short of diamonds at the moment. We really could have done without all this flint, though. I just would prefer just gravel. First law of sod, isn't it? When you don't want it, you're going to get it. But still, we'll just come down, grab as much gravel as we can. I may get more than 4 stacks because this is a bit of a high count. Now, there is a recipe for this, of course, and that is that I can use a crusher with cobblestone to create gravel, or I can mill it with a millstone, which again uses various bits and pieces of create. But I'm not in my own head ready to start playing with create yet. Create, I mean, I haven't even got a home. So create is possibly a little premature for me. I think it's, you know, that it requires me to have a little bit more infrastructure in my life, a bit more, you know, storage, for example, would be a really useful thing, I suspect. So yeah, I'm kind of, oh hello, there we go. Kind of working my way just to having a few stacks of gravel ready to move on to the next bit of my adventure, which is going to be starting to build my house and my storage and all of the things that go with that. So let me grab a bit of this, because it'd be wrong to leave without having, you know, a goodly amount of this stuff, and I'll be back and then we'll go over and see what all of that is about. Have I done that one? I suppose we could go and see what that's about as well, although we know what's in that. There's a chest and then there's some chesticles in the roof, so we could definitely, but that one, that's got my name written all over it. It has also got some pillagers down there, so yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain. They're moving off steadily though, so if we can avoid them, we can avoid them. We'll see how we go. Anyway, back in a mo. You're never going to guess what we've just found. Where's my map? We need to pin this on. Add a marker there. Cows. Yeah, Have I got a bucket? Let me have a bucket of that as well, just in case. But yeah, I got 6 stacks, so there should be more than that. Oh, there's a witch in here, isn't there? This is gonna hurt. Where are you? Don't mess with me, witchy. Right. What have I got there? The cobble will do. Stick that away. Didn't want that there. Alright, well, we should be able to do that like that, I think. There you go. A little bit of that. We'll have the paper, the name tag. Not bothered about the rotten flesh. All of that can be converted. We'll take the sticks as well, just because. I mean, oh, don't forget that as well. Come on, let me in. Right, there we go. And then what you got in there, a bit more wool, another name tag and some string. I mean, really not a lot for what we're taking there, but this backpack is really handy. I'm definitely keeping all the leather gear because that's leather. I mean, obviously it's leather, but you know what I mean, it's leather. Can't be, the sun can't be going down already again, can it? Well, I suppose it could be. I mean, I've been digging for a while. I've used half a diamond shovel. Anyway, let's head over this way. We'll leave the cows so we can let that chunk unload, because I don't want any alligators or crocodiles to eat them. The sun is definitely going down, but I definitely want to check out that castle. That tower's a very simple thing, but that castle, we've passed a few of those, and I've kind of ducked out of going to there's like a whole load of stuff here. This is the kind of one of the issues I have with this pack at the moment, is you can have absolutely nothing generating for an age, and then out of the blue we get like a whole load of structures, and it's a little bit annoying. A part of it, I think, is due to the way that these structures are interacting with each other. So I don't think that is part of that. I think they've just popped in very close together, but we can find out. This will only have one spawner in it. There. And then realistically there's usually not a lot in these. I like to get the chains because, you know, free chains, isn't it? And then up here you get a couple of blocks of material over there and there. I think I might have forgot one on the previous thing, but that castle looks interesting. I'm sure there are spawners in it, but I think we can handle it. We've got the gear, so I think, let me just check out that first, because I really do not think, oh my god, oh, I see you, sir. You think you've been clever, don't you, hiding under that? Sod's law, you take your eye off the alligator for a second And before you know it, being attacked by a wild boar. Still, got a few bits and pieces. You must find out what you can do with some of those. But this structure here, well, maybe it is part of it. I don't know. Maybe these are geomorphic in some way. Wild carrots. I'll always take food. Right, let's have a look, see what we got. Oh. Right, which way to go first? Oh, I see. Right, let me pop a torch. We'll. Yeah, this is definitely a different structure, isn't it? Although that lot isn't. Yeah, there's just too much generating at the same time. Oh well. Oh, hello. A couple of armour stands. We'll take a bed. And what have we got in here? Book and quill, music. I'm not really worried about that. That's probably the more interesting stuff. Oh, hello. What have we got there? Music discs and things. I don't get that excited about, I'll be honest. Right, and what else we got? Note or note? Nothing really there. Sounds like we've got more company about. Anything much down there? Doesn't appear to be. What's going on up there? So got away with that. I was intending to actually try and do some building today, and this is definitely going out of its way to make that less of a likelihood. Oh, hello. Okay. Food. Always take food. Suspicious stew. I'm always a bit suspicious of, if you're part of the pun. Yeah, not much else up there. So, and I didn't really. There is a. Oh, worth it. Right, we need to get back up then. All right, that's that dealt with. Interesting portcullis design. I like that. So let's go up here. Not a lot. Okay, that's fine. And then down there. Ooh, leather for days. I'm going to have to put a whole load of this stuff away, I think. Need to find somewhere to stash stuff. We'll take that as well if I just want any blocks. Oh, handy. Don't want that. do want that. Apologies if you can hear banging. Bow. Ooh, have that. I'll swap you. Again, leather, and we'll take the shield. I don't think it's as good as the shields we can get, but might as well just do that, I think. And we can just dump all of that in there for now. Again, bit of emeralds. Most of this stuff is not that exciting, but you know, there's useful stuff. Like where? I'm wondering whether we might be better off taking a trip further away, letting everything despawn and coming back. I know it's a bit cheesy, but I'm not that averse to using Minecraft mechanics in my favour. Throne room of some description. Oh, hello. Diamond helmet. Take it. Ooh, what's up here? Oh yeah, there's a chest over there. Another diamond helmet. I don't know what death barter does. Okay. Something going on down there. More stuffs. There's just so much gear in here. I'll have the lead. I'll keep the spider eye and the flint and steel, so it might as well have just, you know, beggars can't be choosers, as the well-known saying goes. Ah. So, ah. Food. Yeah, baked spuds, bit of that. Oh, suspicious. I'm suspicious of it again. And right, what else we got? Again. Diamonds. More. Oh man, this is getting silly. I think, to say the least. Oh, I want those arrows. Arrows. Where are they? There. Oh, we can get rid of you. And we'll take those. And again, we'll take the food. And the lamp. Bell, even. Right, where's me? I need me hoofer. I am actually going to run out of inventory space long before we run out of stuff to do. I'm sure there must be more to this. That I want to go and check that out. Oh man, there's so many things I want to do. Oh well, I wanted an exploration pack. That's exactly what I got. Mine. That. There's definitely something else going on down here, because there's just so much noise coming from all of these mobs down there by the looks of it, I think. Oh, hello. Definitely something going on down there. Like a mob party. Oh, I'll have the coal. Yeah, definitely worth it for the food, if nothing else. Well, oh wow. I think that's a definite situation where having a little wander away a bit, if I can figure out how to get out, it would be beneficial. Let me come back in a second. That took a wee bit of doing. There was multiple spawners down here. I mean, there's still actually some mobs trapped through here, I think. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I mean, we've cleared this bit out for the most part, I think. It's just through here we've got an issue now. Oh, we've got a fellow with a mining hat. I'd like one of them. Let me just eat again. And stab a torch down. That should help. Ow. Can't see for the arrows in the wall. Let's just do a quick in and out. That should do the trick, I think. We could really have used one of these for a mob spawner, but we've already built our spawner now, so I don't think we need to worry. We also need to find some more food. Let's have some chicken. I get the impression that there's... Oh, hello. I get the impression that there might actually be another room through there. I don't know what's giving me that idea. What is it? Oh, hello. Oh, look at all this. There's some good stuff in here. Where? Weird. Lots of loot to check. This is going to be a pain because I'm going to have to leave a whole load of stuff behind, aren't I? I can stab a torch down in there. Come on then. Then maybe we can work our way in. Let me just... I don't think there's anything overly exciting in here. So, or rather, nothing exciting in terms of how we get there. I saw that. these guys are definitely... Oh. Right. Oh! Alright. At least I'm not a million miles from home this time. I'll be back in a bit. Well, I never knew this was here. Umbrian logs. That I might have to call... Well, I wish I had more waystones. I would be... I would have been... Ooh, that's a bear. I'm hungry. Oh, no, it's not. I think it's a rhino, actually. Either way, you don't want to mess with one. There's an alligator down, or crocodile. I'm never sure. I've never actually really had the leisure just to carefully examine one. We are trying to get to 1504 and a Z of 3, so we're not far off, but we're heading in the right direction. But without food, I'm really I'm paranoid that I'm just going to immediately walk straight into something unpleasant and it's going to eat my face off. So yeah, this is my life right now. Again, I kind of feel a little, well, I feel a lot stupid because, of course, what was the very first thing I said when we things that before we go into situations like that, we really need to set our spawn. And had I done that, we could have recovered from this reasonably quickly. Anyway, I'll come back when I get a little closer. You see, I can eat that. I just probably get food poisoning or something. No, didn't do a great deal for me though. So anyway, I'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back. I had to hide for the night in a hole. It was very humiliating. But we're back. We should be able to find some food or something in here again, because there's got to be something left. Oh, hello. I might as well have some cakey. It's got to be better than rotten flesh, hasn't it? Mushroom stew, we could have that. That would be acceptable. Interesting. I don't think I've ever known that happen. Right, let's go try and figure out. Oh, clever. Books. Well, lots of good stuff. Let's just divest myself of everything that I really don't need about my person, and maybe I see what's happened. So we definitely had an issue, didn't we? Right, I need to be a bit more selective about what I'm keeping here, because some of this stuff is utter trash. And some of it, like, I don't need a wooden sword. I'm never going to need a wooden sword ever, so we might as well have those. We can probably get rid of that. We can come in here and store you. Let me just get rid of that as well. Bit of dirt, yeah, bye-bye. Take the bones, we'll take that, and we'll take the paper because they will stack into my... Actually, we'll get rid of the rotten flesh. Don't need it. String will definitely go in. What I'm looking for is stackables, to be honest. You see, all of these are nuggets, but I would rather have the... That's the word I'm looking for here. String and bones and leather goods than the iron. I don't need nuggets. Nuggets are not an issue. So yeah, that is kind of a thing, I suppose. Let's have a look what we got. We've got a notch apple. That's a definite keeper. Interesting. We've got that, which is a keeper. We've got the bones. We've got the string. I think most of this will all go now. We could get rid of all of these and just keep the leather stuff, because the leather I can use. I can strip that back for leather. Although now I found cows, it's probably less of a concern. Gold. Right. I'm going to have a loot around the place, and oh, hello. I will be back with you in a mo. Alright, that's that appears to be it. Oh, got some tortoise eggs. But the only problem is now is I need to get back. Which is 1500 blocks that way, and there's also the small matter of some Umbrian blocks between us and there. So, oh, that's an apple tree. That's interesting. Now, this particular, again, that's probably something I should loot. But this particular structure, well, I suppose the answer is see for yourself. Zombie osses. Ooh, hello. And I'm not going to go. No. I think what we shall do is we're going to plant a waystone to come back here. So there's a couple of dungeons. There's a bear over there as well, which we need to be aware of. Be aware of the bear. But if I just put this down as dungeons, then we can always get back here, and then I can walk back some other time. But for now, I want to get back to spawn. I've done enough dying today, and we actually need to do what I intended to do, which was start on my build and also cover what I did between episodes, because I did go down and do a little bit of digging. I was looking for gravel actually to see whether I could find any any reasonable deposits underground here, and not a single one. And my voice has just gone, so I'll but I've left them in. We've got some cave stuff going on here. We've got all this lava stone. We've got some slate diamonds. We've got more cave over this way. Redstone. I've left a lot of this in, as I say. Lava stone. We've got the tuff. We've got all sorts of goodies going on down here. Because I'd like to get a fortune pick before I go and mine all of this, because see, this fortune works with all this now. But we've also got deep slate, which is interesting, because I've not used deep slate in the build, and it kind of had got a few ideas. But more diamond, more things over this way. I don't think all the copper, more deep slate. But this coming on this way, a bit more diamond, you know, lots of goodies to be mined. So, but I was very cautious that way hits a cave, but I think we've got plenty of room that are going forward as well, so that is not a biggie. But again, that's for another day, because before I can build an enchanting table, I need to build somewhere to place an enchanting table. And my thoughts was out here. Now, I'd originally, in my own design, put it kind of level with the ground, but I realised that those alligators are a pain, and we might be better off elevating it just a smidge. However, I have got some work to do. If I can find myself a pair of shears, that one, I can start processing this. Oops, hello, this leather down, and that will be handy. So I'll get all of that, because leather is going to be, I think, a limitation even once we get those cows back. And I'm going to be some time before I can get those back, because I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for transporting cows. But transporting cows is going to require endermens, and yeah, we haven't done that bit yet, so that's all to do. I have got a whole load of these little bits of iron stuff that I can thing. This is just was my emergency stash, and this is largely just going to be, let's dump everything off and see what we got left kind of thing, because I've got a fair bit of stuff to process. So I'll get this done, and I shall be straight back with you once I've got that all done. See you in a minute. Okay, inventory sorted ish, give or take. I need, now I get 3 per, so let's do that. That's not going to be quite enough. Let's do that, and then that becomes that. That's the way we want it, and we can pop that away. And we are going to be making a whole host of white concrete, lots of it, because that's what we're going to be building with primarily. We're going to have a lot of glass going into it, but we're going to need to get more sand for that. That's not a problem, we know where we can get sand. What I do need is something to build on, and I'm just going to borrow some of this for the time being. But as I say, I was originally thinking about keeping this fairly low level, but I'm now thinking about bringing it up a couple of blocks. So first things first, we need to clear a little bit of underbrush, and then we're going to continue and get a fairly basic structure in. We're not going to get anywhere close to finish this episode. Well, for one, I haven't got enough glass, but for two, I haven't got enough glass, and so that's all a thing. But we'll just keep ticking away at this. Now I could hear those tortoises, and wasn't there a death pit of tortoises down here. I may have to go and just muster a few of those, but let me clear some space out in here, and I shall be right back. So I've never really tried working in just baked concrete powder before. I'm aware you do it, and I've certainly watched plenty of vanilla Minecrafters do it, but because I tend to play modded, we have so many ways of converting this to hardened concrete, then it just doesn't kind of enter into a conscious decision, if you like. So yeah, now that's the bottom floor. We're going to have a 3 gap, and then we're going to have a 3 wide stripe of concrete. And the reason for this is I want to have a different floor than to ceiling. Now that's fairly simple premise, you know. But having never really played around with this kind of technique for building, I'm finding it quite interesting. I need my sleeping bag. Now the only downside is of course that I can't place these in the air. I have to have a supporting block available, and that is a fairly minor downside really. But let's get a little snooze on, and I'll just continue building this out. So this is going to be this. Obviously, this is one side here. We're going to come back over here, and we're going to. This is going to come out this way, and then we're going to have another floor which kind of comes back into here, and we'll have a bit of a rooftop garden. I think. Here's my thoughts on this. This structure. But this works reasonably well. I'm getting a lot of flowers washed away, of course, but not a problem. Still quicker than placing it, breaking it, and then placing it again. And some of this is going to have to be taken out anyway, but let me just continue getting a basic structure in place, and again I'll be back in a second. Alright, time for a quick update. We've got some structure in now. I've been using netherrack as just a scaffolding thing. What other colour glass would I use but purple? And for the floor I think I'm going to go with, if I can just get maybe 32 of those. Let's go. I like these deep slate tiles. These are really modern, and I'm kind of going against part of my own, what's the word I'm looking for, part of my own philosophy here, because one of my criticisms of 1.17 vanilla building is an over-reliance on deep slate, because it's a new block, and as you probably notice, whenever there's a new block brought into the game, everybody just goes absolutely crazy building with it, which is, you know, it's understandable. It's a new block and everything, but there's such a thing as too much. I'll leave that in actually for now. So what we've got, the outside, this out of here is going to be it's going to obviously underhang from that. And what I want to do is on here. Now this is where I'm going to have to go a little bit traditional. And I realise I've just gone and broken a concrete powder with a pick, but that's fine. We're just going to quickly convert this over to white concrete. Now, do I want to do this in white concrete? I don't know actually. I'm just trying to, now I'm thinking about it, would I be better off doing this in things? So this is going to be well, I definitely need some of these anyway, so let me just throw some of those through. And then if we come out this side, see, I actually think I need to strip out that layer, because I think we are looking there for my floor. Now I'm going to need to get up there somehow. Let me just throw this in a second. So my floor is going to be here. That works, yeah. I might leave that in yet and things, so I can probably strip out some of this layer here. It's not necessary, because where it's 3 wide, that's where I'm going to be faffing around with floor levels and things. And it's going to be a little bit weird because we're going to have dirt. Well, ultimately we're going to have grass up there. I just need to dirt bridge or the grass in. In fact, it might be worthwhile trying to get that in now while I'm thinking about it. Have I got any dirt? No, of course I haven't. But that's going to be a thing we need to put in anyway, so it doesn't hurt to do that. Now, and this is obviously floating as it's a bit of a mess right now. But trust me, it'll be brilliant once it's done. Famous last words. Surely I've got more dirt. I mean, dirt isn't a problem. I'm surprised I don't have more. That's coarse dirt. Yeah, I think that's about it. So the idea is on this floor we will have dirt with that ceiling, and that's going to come so far across, and we're going to have a... How am I going to do this? This is the question. I am very tempted to come in, so we've kind of... So that's there. So if we were to... It's really not going to work like that, is it? I don't want to do a spiral. I don't like spiral staircases at the best of times. Although, you know, if we did do that, it would be reasonably compact. But I certainly wouldn't do it out of those if I'm going to do it a spiral. I need to have a little think about how I'm going to bring this all together. So just give me a second and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've just realised that I've been recording for well over an hour. Well, I've actually got well over an hour's worth of footage. So this is where we're at. I'll do a quick thing, but we'll continue this next episode. This is not going to be... This is a marathon, not a sprint, I think is the phrase. However, the lake's freezing. We had snow. We appear to have some kind of seasonality, but I was not aware that I had installed... Oh, we do have serene seasons. Interesting. So, okay, calendar, quartz, glass and things to get a season sensor, and a calendar presumably just tells me what season it is, so it must be coming up, it must be winter, obviously. Yeah, you can tell by the ice and snow. But yeah, that is the start of... Let's check underwater, make sure we're not going to get any unpleasant scaly surprises. This is the start of the base now. I'm thinking a stripe of some colour around there would work really well. We do need to get some kind of lighting in here. Obviously I need to do stuff under here and get this structure all set up, but we're getting there. You know, it's waiting for the grass to grow, and of course that is not the fact that it's winter probably isn't helping that, but I don't know. I'll be honest, I've forgotten I'd put serene seasons in, let alone know how it works. But well, not enough. I don't think we've got enough paper, unless... Ah, there we go. Let me just try this, see what we get. A calendar. And I would suggest, guess that that's kind of showing it's winter. I don't know, but I guess. Anyway, I'm going to probably just try and push a little bit, do a bit more resource gathering. But for the time being, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.